Wow, what a performance by Tyson Fury. Wow.
He didn't fight a world champion tonight. I ain't no world champion. I'm a legend in this game.
Facts. 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 So, Tyson Fury.
You can't deny it. I'm the best heavyweight it's ever been.
Whoa. 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 The first statement was legit. The second statement, controversial. Let's talk about it. You already know this is Pun, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Mo, shot himself. Y'all already know Tyson Fury beat Dillian White with a beautiful uppercut knockout. Beautiful, right on the button. Press conference, post-fight conference. It was a great one, but he said a statement out there. He said he's the greatest of all time. The greatest heavyweight of all time. Greater than Larry Holmes, greater than Jack Johnson, greater than Joe Louis. Greater than Muhammad Ali. Greater than Foreman. Greater than Muhammad Ali. Tyson Fury said he is the greatest heavyweight of all times. I'm not trying to rain on Tyson Fury's parade. I ain't gonna do that. Tyson Fury is the best of this era. Hands down. Tyson Fury is the king of this era of heavyweight. Could he compete with the greatest? Yes, he's an enigma. 6'9", 280 pounds, 270, 200, 300 pounds. He's an enigma. Nobody could prepare for Tyson Fury. Nobody could pay to manufacture, to build a sparring partner of Tyson Fury. You just don't make that type of person. You just don't make that type of fighter. So anybody in any era will have a problem with Tyson Fury. Is Tyson Fury the greatest heavyweight? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it like this. Let's be real. Let's be honest. We are a slave to the past. Yes, we are. We are a slave to the past. We love Mike Tyson, the baddest man of the planet. We're the type to be like, hey, yo, Mike Tyson will knock out everybody. He has the capability of knocking out everybody, but he's capable of losing as well. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. The Louisville Lip. 3 times heavyweight world champion. We love Muhammad Ali. Damn it, we love Muhammad Ali. But he could be beaten too. You remember Muhammad Ali said that his toughest opponent, which we will think is Foreman, Frazier, Norton, you know what I'm saying? Sonny Liston. Everybody thought he was going to die to fight Sonny Liston after he got knocked down twice before fighting Sonny Liston. He proved the whole world that he is the man. When everybody thought he was going to die before the Foreman fight, and he proved everybody wrong. When he broke with a broke jaw and came right back and beat Norton. To say you're greater than Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali said the greatest, well, the best opponent that he ever faced, the hardest opponent. I'm not gonna say the best, the hardest boxer, fighter that he has ever faced was George Chuvalo from Canada. Chuvalo. That's what Muhammad Ali said. Do you think that Tyson Fury whooped Chuvalo's ass? Yeah, he a tough guy. Chuvalo back in the days, but Tyson Fury would whoop his ass. Tyson Fury will beat anybody in every era. Yes, I said it, and I know we a slave to the past. We a slave to Muhammad Ali. We's a slave to Mike Tyson. We's a slave to Roberto Duran and Leonard and Hearns and Hagler. You know what I'm saying? Joe Louis. We a slave to the past just like in every other sport. When they be like, hey, yo, but Kobe is better. Nah, Michael Jordan is better. But what about LeBron James? Nah, Michael Jordan is better. And we can't leave Michael Jordan alone. We can't leave Muhammad Ali alone. We can't leave Mike Tyson alone. We can't leave Duran alone. We can't leave these guys alone because we're slaves to the past. And we just won't give in to today. But ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Fury is an enigma. It is nothing like a Tyson Fury ever in the sport of boxing. Nothing is like him. Nothing is built like him. Meaning, size, ability to move at that size. Not even basketball players can move like Tyson Fury. The flow, the way that he flows in that ring, in that little square circle. The selective of punches. I said this today. I said the only thing that I wish that Tyson Fury had going into the fight, go check the live commentary. The only thing that I feel like Tyson Fury should have is an uppercut. That's the only punch that probably he's lacking. But if he does land, he got to land that uppercut when Dillian White comes in. When he has his head down, he can land that uppercut. And that's what the man just did. He showed you that he could flow like a butterfly and sting like a bee. He showed you that he could mule a fighter, the baddest man of the planet of this era. Deontay Wilder was knocking every man out. Every man out, every man down. He rag-dogged Deontay Wilder, beat him up from pillar to post. He rag-dogged Deontay Wilder. He ended a reign. He ended a legacy of Klitschko. He will beat Anthony Joshua. He will beat Usyk. There is nothing that stands in the way of Tyson Fury but Tyson Fury himself. The only man that has beaten down Tyson Fury is Lucifer, Satan, the devil himself. God will always prevail because the devil is a liar, a filthy liar. And ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Fury got God in his heart. Ladies and gentlemen, we're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. We're one race. What makes us beautiful is that we got different cultures. But let me tell you like this. Tyson Fury, just like Muhammad Ali, was the people's champ and had to come through adversity. Just like Manny Pacquiao had to come through adversity as the people's champ out there in the Philippines. Tyson Fury is the people's champ. For the men and women that has been body shamed, you look at Tyson Fury, he overcame. For the people that's been a drug addict or suffer from drug addiction, alcoholism, Tyson Fury was down there. He was in that dark space. He overcame that. Suicidal, he's overcame that. Mental illness, he's overcame that, or still dealing with it, or knows how to channel it. He overcame that. Letting God in his heart. The best decision he can make in his life. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a motivation. He's the voice of the voiceless. Tyson Fury is what we need in the sport of boxing. Tyson Fury is those type of human beings that we need in the world. Yes. That's how much credit, yes, I'm giving to Tyson Fury. Don't overlook him. Embrace him. Learn from him. Ladies and gentlemen, in the world, God makes human beings and put them in position so they could be some type of light, some type of motivation. I always say that boxing translates to life itself. Boxing is a very special sport. I love the damn sport so much. I love the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. And Tyson Fury, just one of those modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, so special, so special. It's a rare breed. We ain't going to see another Tyson Fury. Now, when he says that he's the greatest of all time, we could debate that. We could have dialogues about that. But now that he's just by being in the conversation that Tyson Fury is the greatest, you could compare that to Muhammad Ali, to Mike Tyson, and Larry Holmes, Jack Johnson, and Joe Louis, or the Foremans of the world, the Frasers of the world, the Rocky Marcianos of the world. Mike Tyson of the world. Just to be in that conversation. He's a great. And there could be a crop of people that could feel like that. I ain't never watched Muhammad Ali, really. That wasn't my era. Tyson Fury is my era. And as much as I appreciate all the modern day warriors and gladiators, past, present, and future, I've witnessed Tyson Fury. I've witnessed his ups, his downs, his off the ring. He is a light. He is a light in boxing. He's a motivation. He's an inspiration. He's the people's champion. That's what we need more of our athletes, to be people's champions. Tyson Fury is the king. Boxing goes wherever the heavyweight goes. When heavyweights was in a coma, boxing was in a coma. Yeah, we have Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd Mayweather, he made his money. But we were still in boxing in a very dark place. When the heavyweight is alive, and it's very much alive and well. And we have a champion like Tyson Fury that relates to the people. 94,000 out there in Wembley Stadium, the UK. The people, the British people, so beautiful people. They love the sport of boxing like I love it. Damn it, I think I got to go over there. I got to move out there. The Mexicans, the UK, the Irish, it's beautiful. The Japan, yo, the best fans in boxing. But the UK, oh my goodness. I got to go to the UK. I love the way y'all support y'all own. I love the way y'all support y'all champions. I love the way y'all support Tyson Fury and Dillian White. It's himself. Shout out to Dillian White. He's a modern-day war, modern-day gladiator. It's just not, not everybody could be Tyson Fury. Not anybody could be in that position. Not everybody could be the greatness of all greats. So Tyson Fury saying those statements, he could say it. He's lived that life. He's walked that life. He's overcame things in life to be that in this life, to be the man, the king of boxing. Shout out to Tyson Fury. Ain't gonna be no party pooper. Tyson Fury could take a punch, could dish it out, could take a punch, could rise back up. Like I said, a 12-round bout is like our life. Tyson Fury, he's been through it all. And it's great to watch him overcome and be where he's at today. Shout out to the parents, John Fury. Shout out to his wife. Shout out to everybody around Tyson Fury for bringing that man back to where he's at right now. Because if you would have stood down, then people wouldn't be inspired. Some people be like, you know what, Tyson Fury could be down, I'll be down with him. Sometimes they say that athletes don't have a responsibility or athletes don't want the responsibility, but you got to understand this, athletes out there. A lot of people's looking at you. A lot of people's inspiring by you. Just know that. You don't have to have the responsibility, but just know that you have the power to uplift. Tyson Fury, he uplifts. Thank God for bringing us Tyson Fury and all these modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators, these special human beings. Boxing is beautiful. Boxing is life. God bless. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Peace out.